Greetings! It is I, Herbert Farm Maniac Erpaderp. I am maniacally weeding this field, and it's almost done. How are you doing, Trekken? I hope you're well. It's almost time to skip to April, which is the month for planting corn and soybeans. Everybody's favourite band, Corn. A huge chunk of knobs. It has the juice. Or however the song goes. I'm also doing alright so far. I've only been awake for a little while. YouTube's already started being a bit of a dick. But apparently I'm streaming over there and it's working. So it could be worse. Look at that. I'm just finishing up. Hell yeah. Leave that folder down. We're gonna need that next month. You might as well block both lanes. Tab, tab, tab. Tab. I'm pretty confident that we're ready for next month. I even, last time I played, went to the effort of pre-positioning some equipment so I don't have to run around. That's using your noodle and thinking ahead. Yep. It's almost like I planned something for once. Contracts, I'll check them. Fertilizing and weeding. That's all we get at this time of year. Don't want to do them. It's mowing time. Yep, it's mowing time. You finished an IFV M2A2 Bardley? I choose to believe that's not a typo, and it is a Bardley. It's for the Bard of the unit. It's drying now. Later matte varnish and picks. I look forward to seeing it. Get the important thing going first. The mowing. Of course, I don't have a tractor free, or won't have a tractor free for a while to pick up the grass. But that's okay, they're on important duties. First waypoint, he's gonna plant corn. I've decided this field would probably be good for corn. We'll probably find a use for so much corn. I thought blocking the road is the most important. Well, other than that, that goes without saying, but there's other things farmers do too. We'll spray this field. Please start engine first. That's probably fine and dandy. I may have to bring more fertilizer over for him. But we can probably do that with a truck. You started listening to an audiobook. Which one? %100% fertilized. That will take some time. It's The Lord of the Rings. Yeah, that's not a quick book. Hopefully it's good though. I don't think I've listened to audio version of that. Maybe I should. I keep seeing things where like they're advertising, oh, you've got so many, you can have free audiobooks if you come back to Audible. And maybe I will. Maybe Lord of the Rings is one I could listen to. It's not worth picking up single pallets. Do they need watering? Nah, that can wait. Who is... You're not blocked by it. Was you, though. Bastard. All 3 parts on CD. Well, you know it's going to be a long one if it takes 3 CDs. Actually, I think a CD is only like 84 minutes, 82 minutes of audio. Or maybe that's incorrect. Still, 3 times 82 is... What's that? I can't do the head math. Probably like 4 hours. 3 parts as CD. The first part has 17 CDs. God damn it. That makes more sense though. That's a lot of audio. Well, I hope you enjoy it anyway. It should be good. I think I would prefer to get that on Audible. Mostly because one book in 17 CDs has got to be, what, like a stack like that? That's cool though. It's good to have physical media, because they can't take it away from you. The internet stopped working on the farm because it went haywire. Have a rim shot. I do enjoy me some terrible jokes. And that is certainly one. This is not fertilizer. That's the opposite of fertilizer. Also, I probably need mineral feed. So many tasks. That's probably fertilizer. Yep, that's fertilizer. I'm not even going to bother trying to find the correct pallet type for it. Loading it in the center of the bed would be silly. The reader of the Fellowship is the German voice of Gandalf. He was really great. Sadly, he died before he finished. He could start the Two Towers and Return of the King, but the reader of these is good too. Good. They should. Well, I mean, you would expect them to have good readers for that kind of thing. Glory to one and one's house. Hey, Grovis, how you doing? I hope you're having a glorious day. I figure I might as well move this over to where we'll be using it. Nourishment, you say? What form of nourishment did you in nourishing yourself with? That's a word now. Cheeseburger, and yes, in paradise. I could do with a cheeseburger. I had a cheeseburger the other day, actually. It was pretty good. Not the best, because it was from, like, Carl's Jr., but it was okay. It was a cheeseburger. Did cheeseburger things. It wasn't a bees churger. Where's that sprayer? And is it out of liquids yet? I bet when he comes back through there, that's gonna be a patch he misses. Actually, that truck might get in the way. Probably don't want to leave it here, but maybe I will. No. This is a local burger. Those are usually good. Unless by local burger you mean like as a chain that I've never heard of. Collect the liquid shit. It continues loading when we disconnect. Local as local gets. Awesome. I don't really have a good local burgerish place. There's fish and chip shops and they make burgers and they're usually pretty decent, but sometimes they're a bit shit. And the closest fish and chip shop to my place doesn't make particularly good burgers. The restaurant is known as Whizz's 2.0. What happened to Whizz's 1.0? Is that a... I wonder if that is a name from that time in the early 2000s, where everything was either I something or had like a version number for whatever reason. We had a thing in Australia from Vegemite where it renamed itself to iSnack 2.0 for a brief while. And everybody mocked it because it was stupid. And I found an empty jar of that a while ago and thought it was entertaining. What am I getting stuck on? The terrain, I guess. They closed down for several years. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, it can stay there. Where's my sprayer? Right there. And can I see on the map? Oh, look at that. And for some reason we're getting patches of not fertilized there. I feel like he's gonna waste some product. It's okay. I've got ears 2.0. Would be really sad if it was just ear 1.0. Well, I mean, how do you have version 2 of ears? I'm suspicious. Somebody's finished. You've finished work. Good. You can be rewarded with more work. How do you like that? You don't? Here's 2.78. They're still in alpha. All of mine are original Mark 1s. Change this. Load course. Nope. Don't want that. Where is the first waypoint? Oh, I can see it. Get mode, idiot. I could probably send this guy over to get ready at least to do some weeding. Or, actually, does this field need it? Because it might have been plowed. It was plowed. We get a free weed-free time when stuff's being plowed. So it looks like I don't need to do any weeding. Probably. You finished for the day, have you? You're folding that up like I'm not going to come and put more chemicals in. Ooh. Apparently they're also abandonware. Oh man. Playing the triumphant refill music. The fuck you mean? No, you're in the wrong vehicle, that's why. I'm just assuming that filled the front tank up. Close enough. You're happy that you have 2.0 ears? I mean, it's good to have 2 ears. Okay. I guess it needs to go in the front tank. I guess there was basically nothing in there. That's good enough. That'll last a little while. You can continue with the truck chores now. Six by 6 aggro truck. It's a very aggressive. That's probably the mower stuck on the heating plant or whatever it is. You stupid fuck. Interrupt me and my whatever it is I think I'm doing. I can move this. I should probably put some of this into the cow house. They'll like that. Have to empty it out anyway if we want to put grass in it. Cow house in the middle of Cow Street. Is that all? You could take more than that. This will probably not unload while I uncouple, will it? No. So I have to sit here like a chump, waiting for it to unload. Or I could attend to some other vehicle. Oh, you're almost done. You didn't get stuck on anything. You deserve your lettuce. If I park this across the road here, it's just going to be an inconvenience for me. And that's not cool. Okay, it doesn't need weeding. We've determined this. Some poo might be good though. Excuse me. Might as well fill it up too. Appraised by Herbert. They don't need money if they can have a praise. Yeah, that's how it works. If they're really good, we might give them a pizza party at the end of the year. It will be the cheapest pizzas, the value menu, or whatever they call it, and there will be a limit of 2 slices per person. Maybe 1. I know how to be a corporation. Dang it. Dang it, Bobby. Where'd you find those? Now you're mixing memes up, Herbert. I don't know where the shit flinger actually... the width of it, so we'll just assume... Oh no, a rock! Oh man, that's not a rock lobster. That's just a rock. That sucks. That looks pretty good. hopefully we can get this done in one big stinky load. I've drifted to the right. Now my crop is going to suck. It doesn't really matter. I'm probably going to have to get rid of all these trees at some point. Have to get rid of the trees. It's not that I just want to murder trees. It's practical. I'm quite sure you have the best crop in this game. Uh-huh. I have all the best crops. Eventually, I'll probably get to the point where I grow all the crops. So I'll definitely have the best then. Let's go over here. Actually, I don't think I really want to grow all the crops. I have no interest in sugarcane. And grapes are also a bit... eh. Probably slightly easier with the auto thing. That's not even close to the edge. That's a good 1.5 meters. That's why they call you Herbert the Crop Jedi. Yep, it's definitely crop, not crap. Just got an email stating that we did an excellent job this past fiscal year. In that same email, practically in the same paragraph, they stated that if we are exceeding significantly, we could utilize crews differently, i.e., you're getting work done, do more work. Yeah, that's how it works. And then you get like articles where people are like, people are quiet quitting. Look at that. Perfectly neat. Big patches missing, but perfectly neat. It's not quiet if you state the quiet part out loud. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess you're right. The proper term for what they're calling quiet quitting is acting your wage. Why can't I drive it in such a way that it all lines up good and proper? Why? It probably doesn't really matter. I'm sure the percentage of yields that I miss by not having everything 100% fertilized is negligible. Maybe not so on a small field like this, but overall, Now I'm just trying to justify not really giving a shit. Oh man. I'll go and fill it back up. Maybe I won't bother coming back to put the rest to cover that little bit though. Got other things to do. I've got this big cornfield that needs pooing on as well. And this might need fertilizer too. Nope, that one's 100% for whatever reason. Looks to me like you were giving a lot of shit. Technically true. Yes, but it's not my shit, it's the shit of other beings. I'd have to work really hard to give enough shit to cover that field. Or any field. Human waste is probably not good fertilizer anyway. I should check up on that sprayer. I don't trust it to do its job properly by itself. It is getting a lot of overlap, but it's doing the job properly by it. Ah, I bit my tongue. That hurt. It is doing its job properly by itself. Almost. Let's check. Oh, look at that. It's not all the way... that's because I missed with the first run of fertilizer. Oh well, that's probably good enough. Missed there. You can see I've missed there. Overall, I'm doing okay. What needs to be refilled? It's probably this. Well, he's folded it up for me at least. That's nice. Human waste is actually decent fertilizer. If you've ever seen a yard with a septic tank, you'll see the grass above it grows denser and quicker. I guess that... yeah, I think I have seen that. It's probably just not as good as other things. That probably isn't really the ideal place for that seed silo anymore. Wrong button. You want X to extend the machine. Not as good, but decent. Now I wonder if you can buy it as fertilizer. Doot. You finished your job. I will assign you to the picking up of grass. How wonderful. I can't automatically have them pick up the grass because they're incompetent. Feline waste, however, will kill vegetation. Will it? What about dog shit? No crossings. Anarchy forever. Yeah, it's real anarchy, Herbert. You've driven safely across a railway crossing. Ooh. I don't know where to put this. Around the corner. Anarchy! We've left it on an angle. Ooh. We gently nudged that trailer. I'm a real wild one. The truck is still attached. Get the fuck out of the way, dog! Dog waste can also kill grass. That's something I've never really thought about. I wonder if we need to do any tedding. We have 105,000 litres of hay is probably enough to last a little while. So today we'll just pick up grass. Apparently it's because of the excessive nitrogen found in their waste. I thought nitrogen was good. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Oh, too much. That makes sense. Too much of anything is usually bad. No, they've only got a little bit of grass left. They're gonna be angry soon. Care about my lawn, but only this specific area of lawn. The rest of it is just random grass and not lawn. I've also got distracted from my truck chores. Also, do we sell anything in April? Clothing. Ooh, we're gonna have a bunch of money after that. Are there zombies on it? No. No zombies on my lawn, and no good punk kids either. I've done a good job keeping them both away. I must remember to sell the not furniture, clothing and fabric. If there's any, there won't be excess fabric, but I could sell it if I wanted. Slam. Why? You don't have the trailer selected, that's why. Get fed, idiots! Get fed and grow me more wool than I need. Look at that lazy shit. It's good to be a woolly boy. You don't have to do anything, you just sit around eating and shitting. You know what I should do, instead of leaving it idle, is set this guy into motion. You just described me. You just sit around eating and shitting? Must be a good life. Actually, this is probably timed well. I was just about to say I don't want to accidentally fertilize that when it's got nothing planted there. Throw in work, work, work. Well, that makes it significantly different. But I probably don't need to say it, but always shit at work. Always shit on the company dime. You don't even have to shit. The guy I used to work with used to call just going to the toilet and having a bit of a sit, he'd call that a dry shit. And I always thought that was funny. He'd come out and he'd be like, "Oh, you just had a dry, did ya? Good job." I hope the AI is also efficient with spreading this. I don't want it to be wasted. Guy that took a book and was in there forever. He's got the right idea. Boss makes $1 while I make a dime. That's why I shit on company time. Well-known verse in the States. It's pretty well-known here too. Even though we don't use dimes. Looks like he's being way more careful with it than I would. Not as great as I would do it. He's missing bits. I would never miss bits. Okay, you need some repair work. I don't know if it's the planter or the tractor. This better not be expensive. Oh, who left the roller on the repair thingy? You tried. I'm probably not going to be able to get that off with the tractor, so I'll have to come and pick it up again later, but that works. It's a space-saving solution. I guess that's not too bad. That's like $1,100 redos or something. And I might as well just leave it here. Actually, no. I'll get all confused when I go to plant the beets, sick beets, next year when I can't find it near where it needs to be planting. Anything I need for Tractor 4? I don't think so. Use this to bring more shit to the shit flinger. Herbert 1, Gravity 0. Fuck you, Gravity. I am victorious. Glory to me and my house. Maybe I need more Klingon emotes. Maybe I need some Worf and Martok action. Gravity is a law. I obey the law. Not me. I'm lying. I'm forced to obey gravity. Pretty sure this can haul shit. I did it last time, I think. I know what I need the other tractor for. Rolling. Once this field is done. And that means I have to take my glorious victorious roller off of the van. And I can put it back, I suppose, but it's just not the same. Oh no! Oh no! I missed a bit. I'm the stupidest person ever. It needs to be refilled. It must be the shit boy. It's shit filling a lot. You're an outstanding farmer, Herbert. Thank you, Mergalito. I am outstanding in my field. Ha ha. We're not going to have enough solid fecal matter to do this entire field, I don't think. That was good. I didn't crash into it, but I did overshoot. I'm assuming I can... Actually, I don't think I can. Feckin' ass! That makes things much more inconvenient. Well, I guess I'll put the poo back. Why can't I... You can transfer it from the liquid shit from truck to trailer to sprayer. There's probably... You probably need like a conveyor or something to do that. Or an auger. What a pain in the ass. Excuse me.
With 35% more ass!
That's a lot more ass. That's good value. Come on, just unload it all in one go. It's a big Gowron. A big, shaky, angry Gowron. Well, if you want to buy more ass, yes it is. If not, it's some kind of shit. Everybody wants to buy more ass, though. And receive 35% more of it with their purchase. Surely. That's probably the mower that's finished work, so I don't need to worry about that. He'll just sit there until he's assigned a new task. When you do the big emotes, they don't go across the screen like the regular small ones do they? I wish they would. Or maybe they did and I didn't notice. Sometimes I don't notice things because paying attention is hard. And also I'm old and crap. No, but I can do this. Uh-oh. I'm scared. Why is the... There we go. I need to change that to nearest waypoint. I should probably keep count of how many loads are needed to do this field. So this is the second one. And we're doubling up. That's not efficient. Efficient Herbert likes efficiency. Why do they call you Efficient Herbert? It's one of those Aussie nicknames where it's the opposite. Like how you call somebody with red hair Bluey. Or somebody really small Biggie. Or Big-O or something. Yes, cover me in shit. What the hell was that? Why did my microphone just switch itself off? It didn't. It just switched hear myself off in voice mod. That's weird. I didn't press anything. Who did that? Tiny. Doing the work according to a plan. That's not my Herbert anymore. What's with Aussies and ending all nicknames in O? We don't. Sometimes it's an E sound. But it's usually an O. O's just sound good. I have no idea why. What am I doing? That's right, I was going to pick up the roller. See if I can connect to it while it's up there. Yeah, it works a treat. Herbert Erpaderp. Herbo Erpo is probably how you do it. The point of like nicknames is to make it shorter. Though, I guess often they don't. Somebody named Dave would probably be Davo, and that's more. That's an additional syllable. Oh, it's a bit of a struggle going up the hill, isn't it, tractor? Well, they just call you Davo, even if your name isn't Dave. It is now. Now I'm trying to think of nicknames that don't end in O. Common nicknames, rather. Some people at workplaces get nicknames that aren't really nicknames. Usually not flattering to the person. And now you're in the way. You're in the way. It'll probably stay in the way if I leave it there. Let's put it on top of that van. My work nickname is G2. Why is that? Is it a good nickname? That's how we transport that from place to place. That's pretty good. Perfectly safe. I'm sure that's structurally sound to hold that weight. Well, I've got a new small grass roll. Let's load that. It's got to be better than the old one, right? Where's the first waypoint? It's probably down there. That's why he's folding up. To make the journey easier. Because your dad's name is Gary and my first name is also Gary. I go by my middle name, so when I started working at the same place as my dad worked, he became known as G1. I was given the moniker G2. That makes a lot of sense. I would call that a reasonably positive nickname. I guess a lot of places don't really tell you or talk to you by your nickname if it's a bad one. Man, is that the shit flinger needing to be filled again? It doesn't look like it did a lot more. Really? I think maybe next time we use the yellow tractor because it's faster for going back and forth. Sick! Let that load up. Most people would stop the, would turn the rake off and lift it up. Not me. That's too much effort. You'd have to push like 3 buttons to do that. Ah, the joy of picking up grass. Also a government job, so they're kind of strict on typical construction nicknames like 007 or motion detector. I guess that makes sense. When I worked for local council, there was plenty of awful names. Maybe that was a different time. In a different country. In a galaxy far, far away. That's so much grass. That's immersion breaking. I want my money back. I don't really. I feel like Farm Sim is probably one of the few games where I've really got my money's worth. I don't know how many hours I've played. You could look at Steam and find out, Herbert. I could. Do I really want to? Says here, 1,248 hours. Plus 0.1. Man, that's a lot of Farm Sim. Though in fairness, I do wonder how much of that time was just having the game open, having forgotten to close it after playing. Let's distract myself by looking at farmland. I already own that one. That one's probably expensive because it has that lake. $569,000. Yeah, that's good distraction, Herbert. You blithering fool. Now you've got to go backwards. I could have checked that it was driving straight before I looked at the map, but I didn't. Should also make sure that the shitty boy is shitting on the field. Should probably start it off where it left off, otherwise it'll get all confused. You don't need confusion and delay around here. Damn it. I was trying to spray a little bit of shit on that bare patch, but it just didn't work. And go. The kind of annoying thing with the helpers is when they finish, they fold everything up and put it up nice and neat, which is probably good. But it's a minor inconvenience for me, and that's the worst kind of inconvenience. Are we going to finish this row before it's full? Look at that. Missed another little mound of grass. That could be worth like $2, maybe $3. Stupid helpers. Good employees just put the equipment on the ground when the work is finished. Yeah. Job's done. Drop tool on ground. Easy. Then the tool is right there when you need it again. Didn't quite make it to the end of the thing. G. I want the front thing to lift it up. For some reason, my boss gets mad when I do that. I wonder why. He must be an idiot. I remember once I nicked myself with the cutting disc on a grinder, and it made me really, really angry, and I threw the grinder, and my boss was more concerned with the grinder than my finger. He was a jerk. It wasn't even a good grinder. It was one of the shitty cheap ones that you get from like Bunnings that aren't intended for like, industrial use. Good times. I thought we'd have more in there than that. I think a lot of things. How long until shit flinger needs to be refilled? That's like three loads I've put on there now. I think. Yes. 3 big stinky loads. One empty beverage containment vessel. He said 3. I sure did. That means I need to go out and buy more beverage. I don't want to go shopping. Maybe I should start that roller going. I think you can actually still pick up the grass if the roller goes over it too. Probably... yeah, I don't don't think it really matters. The roller is quick. And Shitboy is empty again. That's a good nickname. Shitboy. Come along, Shitboy. At least it's closer to the containment bunker. Whatever you'd call it this time. I've said many...
Prepare for ramming speed!
Prepare for ramming speed. Tough little ship. Little. I've said shit so many times on this shitting stream that I imagine when I turn monetization on YouTube, it'll immediately say no. So maybe I won't bother. This thing doesn't have a great turning circle, I'm realizing. That's probably why it didn't work very good for planting. It was probably trying its best, but its best was just not good enough. Proceed. I can at least move this to its correct position. Large grass roll. Didn't clear the previous course. Fool. Of course it doesn't start there where I would start it. It starts here in the middle for no real reason. Maybe we'll just wait a bit and set it going later. This music is suitably dramatic for the high drama of grass collecting. I'm trying to look at my cheat sheet to determine if there's anything I need to do in May. Doesn't seem there is. What a good grass collector you are. I'm the best. I've had a lot of practice because this is one of the things that you have to do manually. Actually, I think the only reason I am having to do it manually is the course play doesn't seem to like to align the thingy up with the grass. What if I just do that? Yeah. It would work, probably, but it would just take a lot longer. Maybe there's a way I can do a more deliberate course. Target location is not a course. That's probably something for offline Herbert to tinker with. Maybe you have to collect the grass yourself as long as you're causing a blocking road. That, you stupid shit. That's why you lift the implement, Herbert. No. Blocking the road is important. The helper wouldn't do that, probably. Oh look, and he's nearly finished. Is he gonna have enough to go all the way? I'm gonna say no. It's gonna be like 20 meters or whatever. Is it worth going and getting a little bit more to finish the job? Yeah, why not? The corn is going to be really good corn if we put all the shit down. If I made this game, I would add such features. Oh man. If you or I made this game, it would probably be a lot better. Personally, I wouldn't be worried about keeping the everybody rating. So you could have stuff like making wine instead of grape juice, and crashing and murdering the locals. Look at that, we've run out of poo. That's why I need a couple of pig pens. You could have more than one dog, yeah! Just one dog is not enough. How can you be a farmer with just one dog? You say that as though you know how many dogs farmers usually have, Herbert. I say a lot of things. Look at that. Shit and done. If you don't feed the chickens, they become zombo chickens and start eating all of your helpers. That'd be interesting. Or just like there's a random chance of a zombie horde appearing. So you've got to fortify your farm. I'd play that game. Let's just leave that parked there for now. The name of the game might be 7 Days to Farm. You've got to get all your food to market within 7 days, or the horde will ruin your crop. Lizard. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Oh, I've picked up my phone to check something. Will I put it down in time to turn? Oh, look at that. Skills. Now there's plenty of time. Turns out it was nothing important. Dang it. Herbert not driving into a wall? What an interesting concept. It is an interesting concept. It'll never catch on. I've still got truck chores that need to be done. And I've still got to sell clothing. My farm is a clothing manufacturer also. Sir? I guess that bit of land behind me is just high enough to be a little bit of a nuisance. Oh, I'm a tractor man and I'm okay. I sit here very still all day. He would be more still if it wasn't bouncing. That probably takes immense concentration. Or maybe he's actually a robot. Let's fold that up and turn the Duver off. I've ran out of drink, damn it. Okay, we'll start rolling. What? Keep rolling. Go. And then I complete the truck chores. probably. And then I do the selling, and that should be it for April. I don't think there's anything else I have to do. Wool gets sold. I think we will have an excess of wool. Oh, look at that. It's used almost all of it. Sir, you don't need to throw my wonderful pallets of wool around. What's the bet? That other one won't take all the wool. Sounded like there was a baby goat in there. They're not goats, idiot, they're sheep. A baby sheep in there. Do they show the baby sheep, or is it just a sound effect? I want to see a baby sheep. All of these are big adult ones. You having fun there? Whore man. I don't know what any of this means. Something to do with temperatures. If I leave that open, surely they won't escape. If I designed this game, they would escape. It would be annoying, like in Ranch Sim. Maybe they have a cloaking device to protect the baby sheeps, probably, from predatory farmers. Look at that. Missed a spot there, and over there, and there. Way worse than I would do. Let's have a look at your field, Herbert. We won't be doing that. Got any more? One more. I didn't even have to get out. I was just impatient. Cloaking device for you and your sheep. Sheeps. Oh, who is blocked by a fucking object? The only one doing work. This idiot. It's funny, if you push him into the object that's blocking him, it works. He continues driving. Pay attention so you don't go in the river. getting sick. It'll right itself eventually, surely. No? What if I steer the other way? Oh. Well, that's disappointing. I didn't want to get out. Let go of the truck before trying to get into it. Ah, good old truck standing in the field tactics. Yep. Very tactical. Tacticool. For some reason, it's probably because I'm absent-mindedly just bringing fabric in here. I might as well unload what I've got in there if I have to take out the fabric. There's always fabric in there that I've probably just absent-mindedly dropped instead of taking over to the clothing factory. Fabric. Fabric. Quite a lot of it. I see around the corner there. There's nothing to pick up. Ass. Now, how much clothing is there? Do I need the other truck? I hope not, because that seems mildly inconvenient. Got probably more wool than I really am going to be able to fit. Clothes. Sense for fashion. That's what I've got. There we go. And might as well. I don't know how much wool is going to fit on. Definitely not 29 pallets. 3. That's significantly fewer than I thought would fit. What if we do that and try again? No. I'll load a few on by the old hand lift truck. Wait. They don't take wool at the general store thingy. Oops. So that's kind of annoying. I have to go up that mountain there to sell the wool. And it's not really worth doing for a couple of extra pallets. Loady guy Herbert strikes again. That's didn't really want that pallet to be there. Can I manually undo that? Or are you just picking the truck up? Fine. Herbert 2, Gravity 0. Fuck you, Gravity, once again. I didn't even crash into that car. What's wrong with me? I avoided that collision. What's next? You stop at a red light? No way, man. No way. There's a reason there's no red lights in this town. Because I had them all removed. $239,000 dues. That's pretty good. There's a lot of barking happening out there. I don't like it. I still can't afford that field. Do I need to buy a field? Just because you've got a bunch of money, Herbert, doesn't mean you need to spend it right away. You're the richest farmer around here. I'm the only farmer around here, but that means I'm automatically the richest. That seems, other than the rolling, like April completed. Anything to sell in May? If we had chocolate, we'd be selling chocolate in May. I should sell that wool. Some of that wool, really. It is the time for selling it, and I do like to make profits. Guy's gonna try and get in my way. Idiot. You failed. I've had that truck trailer sitting on its side for a few months now. It's just resting. It's having a nap. Don't leave that unstrapped. If I'm going to go up the wall mountain, I'm going to bring as much of it as I can. That one is not strapped down, so it's That's not going to work. That didn't work as you wanted it, did it? I wonder how tall I can stack this. No. Lock it in. Can go higher. Freeze and press the poo. They might bite because they think it's chocolate. What a good idea. There's still some wool in the building. There we go, up there. Flawless. You telling me it won't? Maybe it just doesn't animate the strap all the way there. They seem steady enough.
Are you kidding?
Not at all. Maybe if we drive real careful, it'll stay there of its own volition. That's not happening, is it? Well, it stays. I've done the wobble test. Very scientific wobble test. Now, just to get it safely, I try to drive up the mountain directly, but that would obviously not work. Everybody knows Herbert, the careful. Everybody knows Herbert, the careful driving guy. That's my name. I'm a very careful driving guy named Herbert. Look at how careful I am. Look at how safe I'm being. Oh no! Ass shits. We can't possibly go... We can't possibly take more than one trip. It's not acceptable. If we don't bounce too much, they stay there. Once we get to the road, it'll be less bouncy. Easy does it. This had better be profitable. This had better be worth it. I don't think it will be. But it will give us a little bit of money and it'll free up some storage space, I guess. Don't get in my way, idiot. Tonight following Family Guy, the new top show from Australia. Herbert the I Know Driving Guy. Don't miss it. South Park sucks, I swear. I've gone past where I need to go. I know what I'm doing. It's easier to reverse than to risk turning the truck and tipping over. Slow though. Don't tip over. I said don't tip over! You wretched shit. Now I'm stuck inside the vehicle. This is fine. Don't know what happened there. There. Good as new. Right as rain, as they say. Probably would be a lot quicker to make 2 trips. I'm not going to. Look, we've arrived. We've safely arrived at our destination with 0 issues. That was intended. I wanted to test out the light by knocking it with some wool. That'll stay there. Later tonight, we show the latest blockbuster, Mr. Erpaderp and the Good Ideas. Watch the eternal struggle. Flawless. That was a good idea. How much did I get for that? Like, almost 60 grand? Perfect. Hell yeah. Now I've almost got 500k. This is the way down. Didn't even get stuck on anything. Herbert Good Driver Erpaderp strikes again. Where's the roll? Did you actually finish work? I think he did. Look at that. Wonderful. Wonderful. And I think if everything else is in order, I don't need to do any more farming today. This month, rather. Cows probably need mineral feed. I will check that. I don't even need to lift it up there manually, it just goes up. That's where we parked that. He's in my parking spot. Me hungry now, so I am leaving. I'm also hungry. I also need to do some shopping. I don't want to. But I'm going to leave too in a moment. Thank you for dropping by, Trakan. I hope you eat well and have a good time of day. Oh, there's still mineral feed in here. Glorious. We don't need to worry about that till next time. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna save and I'm gonna end stream. I don't think I'll raid anybody. I may... Not tonight. I won't be back tonight. I want to try and finish my next video. I'll probably be back tomorrow for some video games of some sort. Maybe Railroader in the morning or something. Same time as this stream, roughly. Or Supermarket Simulator. I've painted my supermarket and decorated it so it's nice and colourful now. Who doesn't like colourful? Save and make sure it's saved. And I'll be back probably tomorrow. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Toodaloo.